Oh, right. Oh, तुमने वो कितना टाइम पे गिरा ना? नहीं, वो लेकिन कितना है? वो आप बेस्टिंग भाई. Right, yes. Yes, right. Oh, man, that's it. Tap down on हमला यार तुम.
Ramin, semua lagi. Oh, come on, man.
Once again, a very good evening to all the audience who is watching this live telecast of the Sydney IDC, Easy Cool Air Conditioning IDC in Sydney. And we have witnessed the match between Lautoka and Sydney Sangam in the over 50s category. And the scoreline concluded with Lautoka being the winner by 2-0. In the field 2, we had on field 1 we had Lambasa taking on the bar side in the over 50 category, and the scoreline concluded with Lambasa being 2 and bar 1. However, the next match is underway at the moment, and that is between the Nadi side taking on the Navua side. And it is in the first half, approximately 10 minutes into the play gone. The scoreline still remains to be 0-0. It is the Nadi side taking on the Navua side in the over 45 categories, I believe. Yes, it is over 45 category, and the floodlights are up on, and we have got a very pleasant evening here. We can, as we see around, it's a very decent crowd, and we have got a turnout in numbers after the COVID lockdown. It is the first tournament that is organized by the AUFFI side, and it's a good turnout. I can see that people are enjoying out there with family, friends, and watching the Fiji-style soccer here in Jardine Park, Kasula. Picking up the play, it is the Navua side with the possession. Again, I apologize to my audience. Today it is the first game and first day, so I don't have the team list with me, but as we progress further from tomorrow, we definitely will have the team list and I will be able to commentate with the names. It's Nadi with the possession just inside the 18-yard box, now into the outskirts of 18-yard box, but the referee said it was a foul play. However, it's going to be a free kick in the territories of Navua. Navua, not a very good one to the halfway line. Nadi with the possession in the territories of Navua. Nadi still playing. Not a very good passes though. It seems like the age barrier, and that is Nadi with that possession there, and what a save by the goalkeeper. It was a good attempt, a good shot by the Nadi player, but the keeper comes on holding the possession, and it just deflects. Now it is out of the field of play. It's the corner kick for the Nadi side. I think it is the age barrier. That's why it's probably the shots, the kicks are not that powerful. However, Nadi places it into the 18-yard box there. Good save or defense by the Navua side. Navua places it into the territories of Nadi. Nadi back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper back to the fullback. And the clearance there, not a good one. Navua got that possession there in the territories of Nadi. Nadi defense trying to clear that out, but no, Navua is on top of it. Navua takes a kick, not a good one, in that dive by the goalkeeper. The possession runs out of the field of play to give that a corner kick to the Navua side. Navua with a corner kick. The scoreline still remains to be 0-0. It's approximately 15 minutes of play gone in this first half of this over 45 category, the match between Nadi taking on the Navua side. The scoreline still remains to be 0-0. It seems like to be a throw-in for the Navua side in the territories near the flagpole towards the broadcast line. And a very quick one taken. It's the Navua side calling for the handball, but the referee says now continue. Nadi with that possession there, just into the territories of the Navua side. Navua goalkeeper gets hold of that possession. Navua, a good one, but now Nadi has got hold of that possession there, switches it inside, but now it goes out of the field of play for a goal kick to the Navua side. Navua with that goal kick. Clears it out of the 18-yard box. Navua still holding that possession there in the territories, in their own territory. Now switches it inside the territory of Nadi. Nadi defends very well defended, but loses it to the Navua side. Navua racing for that possession there, just into the outskirts of the 18-yard box. Navua holding that possession, switches it inside there. Short play by the Navua side. Navua switches it inside the 18-yard box there. Header by the defense of the Nadi side to clear it out, but no, Navua putting on that pressure straight into the hands of the goalkeeper of the Nadi side. Goal kick for the Nadi side. The goalkeeper clears it into the territories of Navua. The goalkeeper to goalkeeper. The goalkeeper tries to clear it, and it's the Navua side holding that possession. It's not very high tempo game, this one here, the match. However, it is the over 45 category. Nadi 0 and Navua 0. Navua with that possession. Edwin is doing a very good job here as our cameraman, very professional cameraman, and is concentrating we haven't said, Edwin, we haven't said our slogan, and that is Kau Murgi and Chillax. Maybe that will come after the first half, and that is before we go into the second half. So the slogan, which is Kau Murgi and Chillax. I throw in for the Navua side, Navua, in the territories of Nadi. And as I can see in the back here, we have got Sandhya from Fiji, one of the prominent radio announcer. She's waving at me, and if we get a chance, we'll probably get her on the air on this broadcast as well for a few words. It's the Nadi side going into the territories of Navua. Navua, there is no defense for Navua. Now Navua defense runs to it. Nadi holding the possession there. And I wouldn't say that either team is dominant over each other. It is whenever they get the chance, they try to force that through to the other side, the opponent territory. But there is no dominancy that has been displayed at this point in time. And the score line remains to be 0-0. Nadi 0 and Navua 0. It's a free kick to the Navua side for a foul play on the Navua player. And that one was a good one, straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. Good save by the goalkeeper. As you could have seen that, witnessed that, it was going straight into the nets, but the goalkeeper did really well. From one player to the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper tries to clear. Knocked a good one there into the 18-yard box. Nadi with that possession takes a shot but deflects off the goalkeeper, and that was a clearance by the defense of the Navua side. It is now going to be a corner kick for the Nadi side. It was a very clear and open opportunity for the Nadi side to get that goal, but it was very well defended by the Navua side. The goalkeeper, and then comes in the defense to get that one cleared out. However, a corner kick to the Nadi side. There was two opportunities that Nadi could have executed into a goal. However, it was just a bad luck. Probably, as we say, that the lady luck is not with Nadi, probably. But we can't say much. And another kick by the Nadi side, and a good save by the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper is doing overtime today, and he's the man who is playing for the Navua side. Nadi holding that possession, switches that across into the outskirts of the field. It's Nadi with the possession in the territories of Navua, switches it across. Good one, but goes out of the field of play. With that, the referee blows the whistle to call it to halftime mark. And with this halftime, the score line is locked at Nadi 0 and Navua 0. It's Nadi 0 and Navua 0. Kau Chicken, Kau Murgi and Chillax. I will be back with just after a short break.
Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. A special announcement from the canteen. Freshly cooked lamb curry and rice, sausage rolls, chicken curry and rice, hot drinks, snacks, all available at the canteen. So if you're hungry, ladies and gentlemen, make your way to the canteen for the freshly cooked lamb curry and rice, sausage sizzles, and cold drinks and other snacks.
The match between Nadi and Navua in the over 45 category is now to halftime mark, and the scoreline at halftime, it's Nadi 0 and Navua 0. It's Nadi 0, Navua 0 at halftime. In the over 45 category, the IDC, Sydney IDC, sponsored by AUFFI Cool Air Conditioning. The match between Nadi and Navua.
Ladies and gentlemen, hope you are enjoying the 2021 AUFFI Cool AUFFI IDC happening as we speak here at the home of Fiji Soccer, the Jardine Park, Kasula. If you are not checked in, ladies and gentlemen, please, there is QR codes at various places in the ground. Please do check in, and let's respect the public health order. Do check in, as it is important, and so that we can enjoy the community football at the same time, protect our lovely state, New South Wales. And ladies and gentlemen, if you are not vaccinated, you are not supposed to be in these premises. We will be doing random checks over the next 4 days. So if you are not vaccinated, I know it's an open park, please do the right thing and respect the New South Wales government directive. Thank you.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're enjoying AUFFI Cool IDC 2021. Special announcement from the canteen. If you're hungry, make your way to the canteen for the freshly cooked lamb curry and rice, sausage rolls, and other foods available. Hot drinks, cold drinks, and snacks at the canteen.
Hello. Hello. Right. Registration outside side. Ya. Lepas habis. Oh, itu dia tu. But that's wrong.
Nadi
Good evening and welcome back. We are here in the second half. 5 minutes of play going into the second half. The scoreline still remains to be 0-all. It's Nadi 0 and Navua 0. The sides have changed, and now Navua with that possession clears it into the territories of Nadi. A good header by the defense of the Nadi side. Navua holding the possession. It's into the territories of Nadi now. Navua taking that possession there into the 18-yard box there, but crosses it. Not a good one. Defense cleared it for the Nadi side. And that's again Navua holding the possession. But the linesman says it's offside, so we have to take that decision. It's a goal kick for it's a goal kick for the Nadi side. Clearance into the territories of Navua. Navua, a good header, but it just possession just rolls out of the field of play for a throw-in to the Navua side. Navua were a throw-in into the territories of Nadi. Navua with another throw-in, not a good one. Loses the possession. Nadi holding that possession there, finding it difficult to control that possession into the territories of Navua. Navua showing that dominancy. Navua with that possession on the sideline. And it's interesting to see the player goes about a meter back to take a kick, and the defense of Nadi standing there watching for him to take the kick. The possession with the Navua side, the Navua defense clears it, sends it into the territories of Nadi. Nadi controlling that possession in their own territory, now trying to get into the territories of Navua. Racing with that possession, switches it forward. It's Nadi with that possession there, and Nadi gets that opener of the goal in this match here. And it is now Nadi 1 and Navua yet to open up the account. It was a good move by the Nadi side, taking that possession all the way into the territories of Navua, territories of Navua, and not being selfish, switches it forward, and the wing of the Nadi side races to catch hold of that possession. The goalkeeper comes forward, and straight the kick goes into that position, goes straight inside the net to give that a lead to the Nadi side. It is now Nadi 1 and Navua 0. Navua with that possession. Navua holding that possession there. Nadi trying to take that possession out, but no, it's Navua. Navua playing in the territories of Nadi. Switches it high over, but it was going out of the field of play. Goalkeeper gets hold of it, not letting it go out of the field of play. The goalkeeper clears it to the halfway line to the Nadi player. Nadi tries to get hold of that possession. Nadi controlling that possession. The same situation again, but no, the defense of the Navua side is more alert this time to kick that one, clear that out of the field of play. Nadi with that possession in their own territory, switches it inside, and there you go, that Nadi player has got that possession still in the territories of Navua, tries to switch it infield, but the Nadi player, the striker, misses it. Clearance by the goalkeeper of the Navua side to the halfway line. Nadi holding that possession, trying to switch it infield, and this time the striker, the right wing striker, could not get hold of that possession. It rolls out of the field of play. A throw into the goalkeeper by the Navua side. Navua goalkeeper racing with that possession. Navua holding that possession in their own territory. But it seems like Nadi side not hungry for that possession there, so they just, or maybe they are tired. The players look tired. Nadi holding that possession. And clearance into the Navua side. Navua sends it back to the territories of Nadi. Nadi with that possession, they are racing, but the Navua side, number 10 Jesse, he would not let it go. He disturbed that kick, and it goes out of the field of play for a goal kick to the Navua side. The goalkeeper clearing it to into the territories of Nadi. A back header by the Nadi side. Navua there with that possession, but comes out the goalkeeper to get hold of it. Nadi making quite a few mistakes now. They are in the lead. They are in 1-0 lead at the moment. But Navua putting on that pressure to get an equalizer. Let's see towards the end of this match whether Nadi, the Navua side, will be able to get an equalizer, or whether it will remain to be the lead by the Nadi side. Nadi with that possession. Now it's Navua. Nadi takes a clearance, sends it out of the field of play to give that a throw-in on the far end side of the field, far end of the broadcasting side. So it is going to be the Navua taking a throw-in. There is a player down on the field injured, maybe. It's the Nadi player. He's back on his feet now. A quick throw-in taken by the Navua side. Navua in the territories of Nadi. It's Navua and takes a kick. It's the one thing that Navua probably has to improve on is the kicks that they are taking from the midfield of the Nadi territory, but they cannot execute that. So it becomes a waste. They put on so much effort, but they can't execute that. Navua with that possession again in the midfield of the Nadi territory. Navua still holding that possession, playing infield. Navua and too much dribbling. He takes a kick, another kick wasted. And as I said,
Requesting the driver of vehicle number DVE06K. DVE06K, could you please move your vehicle? You are obstructing another car.
sorry about that, picking up the play again. It's Nadi with that possession in their own territory, tried to clear it out. Not a good one. Again, the possession remains in the territories of Nadi. Free kick to the Navua side, just inside their own territory. Score still remains to be Nadi 1 and Navua 0 at this present time. It's approximately 15 minutes of the play gone in the second half. That was a good kick, went into the 18-yard box, heading towards the net, but a good clearance by the defense of the Nadi side with a header. Possession rolls out of the field of play. A throw-in taken by the Navua side. Navua and takes another kick, and that's again another waste. And it just goes out of the field of play for a goal kick to the Nadi side. It is the players who have to get that structure right as to what their plans are. They cannot just be taking the kicks or the shots and not going into the depth of the Nadi territory. A header, Nadi holding that possession there into the territories of Navua. A good infield pass, and now it's Nadi again with that another possession, and then very easily places it inside the net. It is now Nadi 2 and Navua 0. It was a good place. It was a very good combination by the players, a very good structure where they used the tactics of 1-2 play. It goes into the 18-yard box and very easily places that inside the net. And now the Nadi side have further extended their lead, and that is to 2-0. It's Nadi 2 and Navua yet to open up an account in this match. This is the over 45s category, and we are here at Jardine Park. It's a beautiful atmosphere, especially with the Fiji crowd all over the ground, all over the field, and we have got the floodlights on. The weather is just beautiful. Probably the temperature around 19 to 20 degrees Celsius, and the cool breezes that is just brushing across the fields of Jardine Park. I wouldn't say it is cold night. It is just a beautiful night, and up in the skies I can see the clouds, and the moon is trying to come out of those clouds, but at the moment it is a bit shy. Well, picking up the play, it's the Navua side with that possession for a throw-in. Navua quick throw-in. Nadi infield, and not a good one. Loses the possession to the Navua defense. Navua defense, a good clearance. Navua racing with that possession there in the fields of the territories of Nadi. A good defense by the Nadi side. Nadi with that possession. A good tried the infield, but missed by the player of Nadi. Nadi defense trying to clear that hard, playing really hard. But Navua showing their dominancy now. But as I said, the Navua side is playing very well. They have got a good stamina demonstrated out onto the field, but the structure is missing, the plan is missing. They are trying to take shots, they are trying to take kicks, but it's not working for them. Another waste of the match. And again, it was another kick that was being a shot taken by the number 7 jersey of the Navua side, but straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. All the efforts comes to an end when such kicks are being taken. But anyway, that is their strategy. We, as commentators, we can only tell you what's going out on the field. We cannot place a strategy or a plan for any team. Navua with that possession in the territories of Nadi. Navua still holding that possession. Another kick taken. This time it was a good one, but just very unlucky, and it just goes out of the field of play. Misses the goal mouth by at least half a meter, but it was a good kick, a very strong kick that was being taken. Goal kick to the Nadi side. Nadi side not in a rush to take that goal kick, and it is that lead, 2-0 lead. Nadi is very comfortable with. Navua clears it into the territories of Nadi. Nadi again pushes it in the territories of Navua. Navua with a free kick in their own territories. Looking at the players. Switches it inside. The referee says no, wait. The free kick will be taken again. Into the 18-yard box there, a header. And clearance out of the defense, out of the field of play for a corner kick to the Navua side. That's that sort of a header that you have just witnessed in the 18-yard box can be very costly for the team. And there was a good clearance by the Nadi side there. The defense cleared it off. Nadi still holding that possession. Free kick to the Nadi side in their own territory, into the midfield of their own territory. Nadi is going to take that free kick. Nadi takes a clearance into the territories, not a very good one. Nadi defense misses that role of the possession. And we can hear people talking at the back. It's good to hear the Fiji language, Hindi, and it is quite good, especially to just build on that atmosphere. It was a good kick by the Navua side, but it just goes out of the field of play. With that, the match is concluded between Nadi and Navua, and the scoreline remains to be Nadi 2 and Navua 0. Nadi 2, Navua 0 in this over 45 categories, and that concludes the match for this match. Now there will be a over 35s category in the next match. Till then, Kau Murgi and Chillax. Play Thailand.